From KTVN, this is 2 News Nevada, Morning Edition.
Good morning and thank you for starting your New Year's Eve with us. I'm Kyle Lowder. Well, let's get you right back over to Angela Schilling now, our meteorologist, because we have a busy weather pattern rolling in. Good morning, Angela.
And good morning. The storm gate is open here and we'll have enough cold air to get more mountain snow this weekend. But today will be too warm to get any snow for most of us. The snow level is going to be pretty high, but enough moisture to at least squeeze out a few light rain showers if you're out and about for any celebrations this evening and tonight. First half of today will be dry, but it's still going to be cold. Highs will be in the mid 40s, but typical for this time of year. Good news if you have to drive anywhere for Donner, I don't think you'll run into any problems. Along Mount Rose Highway could see a very light rain snow mix, but overall not a huge deal. The only real concern here would be a chance for some freezing rain into northeastern California here tonight and Thursday. But for most of us here, roads will just be wet. As far as our winter storm watch, that begins Friday afternoon and it goes through Sunday morning. Could pick up another 1 to 2 feet of snowfall up in the High Sierra, up to a foot of snowfall at lake level. So as far as right now, though, we just have more moisture, more cloud cover moving in, but we'll hold off to get the rain until later this evening. All the details coming up here in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Angela. For the second time in a matter of days, Susanville was rocked by an earthquake. The Nevada Seismological Laboratory says around 10 o'clock last night, a magnitude 5.12 earthquake hit about 8 miles northwest of the city. And some viewers told us they even felt it in the Sparks and Spanish Springs areas. And moving to Crime Beat, detectives are asking for your help finding new leads in a deadly shooting investigation from almost a year ago. The Washoe County Sheriff's Office says back on January 22nd, again earlier this year, deputies found 39-year-old John Allen from Doyle, California, dead along Fish Springs Road after he was shot. That's near the California state line. So if you have any information on this case, please call Secret Witness at that number right there on your screen. And we'll take a look around the nation now. New England Patriots star wide receiver Stephon Diggs is facing charges of felony strangulation or suffocation and misdemeanor assault and battery. In newly released court documents, a woman who worked as Diggs' private chef says he smacked her across the face and choked her after an argument over money that he owed her.
The commissioner, Roger Goodell, could place him on the commissioner's exempt list, which would essentially be a paid leave. That decision, though, only falls to Goodell. The Patriots have no say in that.
The New England Patriots said in a statement that Diggs, quote, categorically denies the allegations and that they, quote, support Stephon. And around the world now, preparations are officially underway to ring in 2026 at the stroke of midnight. Thousands of police officers will be on the ground in New York City's Times Square, with more than 1 million people expected to brave the cold and celebrate in person. National Guard troops have been deployed to New Orleans' historic Bourbon Street 1 year after a man drove his truck through a crowd there, killing 14 people. And down under in Australia's Sydney Harbour, 2,500 police officers are patrolling the festivities there. This comes more than 2 weeks after 15 people were gunned down during a Hanukkah event at Bondi Beach.
We need to show defiance in the face of this evil, and the best way of doing that is to spend some time with your friends and your family on New Year's Eve.
And in London, clockmakers are fine-tuning the mechanics of Big Ben to make sure the nearly 200-year-old landmark chimes right at the stroke of midnight to ring in the new year. And back here at home, the Reno Fire Department is just reminding people that fireworks are illegal and that you should leave it to the professionals.
They're literally losing body parts, losing limbs, losing digits because they're using those illegal fireworks. And unfortunately, a lot of times that happens with children.
And don't worry, there are plenty of places in town where you can watch the fireworks safely. Downtown Reno holding its annual fireworks show at midnight. Also, Mount Rose, Ski, Tahoe, and Heavenly Village are setting off their fireworks tonight as well. Reno police are urging people celebrating New Year's Eve to please not drink and drive.
New Year's Eve is consistently one of the deadliest nights of the year when it comes to impaired driving collisions. More than 40% of New Year's Eve overnight fatals involved alcohol. That's 3 times the national average for a fatality accident involving alcohol.
So with that being said, RTC is offering free bus rides tonight for New Year's Eve and tomorrow morning for New Year's Day. The free service will be available on RTC Ride, Access, and Flex Ride, starting tonight at 6 p.m. going until 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. And we're following a developing story this morning. State troopers are investigating a crash that happened on I-80 that sent 2 people to the hospital and backed up traffic for several hours. Nevada Highway Patrol says this happened yesterday morning when a semi-truck and a car collided on the interstate just east of Virginia Street near University Way. So one of the people involved in that crash was taken to the hospital and has life-threatening injuries. NHP has not said how serious the other person's injuries are. And community members are expressing their frustrations about the challenges that come with parking on mountain highways, including Highway 50 and Highway 28.
It's been, a lot of turning around, a lot of traffic, people running across the road, which makes it very dangerous when they're parking where they're not supposed to be. So it is very scary, and you have to keep your eyes peeled at all times when you are driving during those times.
Nevada Highway Patrol tells us lots of problems can also be created from people parking illegally. They say it can make it harder for first responders to get to people who need help.